I didn't have the camera running. We just passed Adrian in his silver Lexus. Yes. Thank you. Finally de-stressing a little bit. How's it going? Good.
It's a little soft.
Ugh. Yeah, it is a little soft. Yeah, that is Adrian following. I'm Aaron, QuasiMotard.
I'm Patrick.
How's it going, Patrick?
Nice to meet you.
So here's our breakfast for lunch. We didn't make breakfast this morning because everyone kind of did their own thing. But here's our skillet. Neil is doing his new concoction of onions, bacon, butter. We're going to throw some chorizo in there and a bunch of eggs. And it's just a big old skillet. So he brought a torque wrench with him, a fancy digital one that goes beep.
A Matco one. It's just I have like your thing.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous, man.
I am too.
All right, everybody. Happy Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend. 24th today. My son and I are loaded up. We are headed to Martin Dies Jr. State Park up in Jasper, Texas. We're going to meet up with a handful of other people. Doing a Motocamp meetup get-together weekend. Got something stuck in there, and I'm not going to open it and find out. We're overloaded. My second one of these bags, I'll go through the loadout in a second, but my second dry spec bag finally pooped out, gave up. I was going to load that on his, just give a little bit more storage capacity. We've got 2 full camp kits and everything, but the top of it ripped out and gave up just today. It got hot, and the top section started delaminating and getting all sticky and nasty. It's over 10 years old, so I can't really fault it. Threw that in the trash and put a double-ended roll bag on here and strapped her down. So anyway, his full sleep kit is in there and his clothes and all that, but then I've got the rest of our camp kit and cook kit and electronics and way too much stuff. So anyway, 2014 CB500X, 2013 CB500F. Same bike for all practical purposes, just different fairing and a little bit longer forks on the front. Yeah. Anywho, we're about to hit the road. He went in for something else. We're going to go over to Walmart, fill up, and try to find the quickest, bestest way out of town. It's going to be holiday traffic, and it's rush hour. It's 4 o'clock right now, so it's really going to suck. But I think our smartest bet is we're going to go up Highway 99 and around. We'll hit I-69, 59 is what we used to call it, and head kind of up, and then we'll cut over when we get to 190 up there somewhere. So anyway, that's the plan, and I will catch you on the road as we get underway. Well, we just got on 99, and it looks like this. It's not boding well for good timing getting out of town. We were trying to get out about 1, maybe 2 at the latest, but we had home chores and stuff like that that had to be sorted first, so we're in the thick of it now. Hopefully this clears up after we get past 290 up here, but we'll find out. Not looking pretty. Full stop on 99. Nah, it's too risky. He's saying split. Yeah. The way people are shagging lanes through here, it's not a great idea. I'll pick up a road tattoo that we don't want. And it's technically illegal now in Texas, or formally illegal. It was technically kind of sort of illegal in the gray area for decades, but now it's officially illegal as of last September, October, something like that. There was a new law passed that motorcyclists cannot filter through lanes, which is just a travesty. I turned the camera off too soon. I think we just had an accident right up here in front of us. 2 cars went flying off in the median, and dust and grass and everything went everywhere. Alright, well, we jumped off at 99 because it's just a complete mess. There's so many near wrecks. I think I probably got a couple of them on camera. I'm not sure what I had recording or not. but it's just too much buffoonery going on. It's rush hour traffic, it's a holiday weekend and a Friday, and yeah, not good. I counted over a dozen cars sliding around trying to play pinballs and going off in the median and doing all kinds of dumb stuff, so I just decided, nope, we're getting off. We're gonna take kind of a zigzaggy back route through the northern part of town here. All right, so we just entered Livingston on Business 59, so we're about to turn right on Church Street in about a third of a mile, and we're still 50 miles out, 49 miles out. Getting there, 2/3 of the way there. ETA is about 7:20, so we'll still have daylight to set up our hammocks. That'll be great. That'll be just great. 190, and we just take 190 pretty much straight in as far as I know, and I think we're going to cheat because these people are turning right. That guy is, but he's not smart enough to do this. I'm a motorcycle, I fit. Whoops, Josh didn't make it. Sorry. And 48 miles, and we just keep going. I'm going to be ready to eat again, and I'm ready for some adult beverages. I don't know what that's going to be. As I recall, the stores out here, it's a dry county or something like that, so we can't get liquor or anything hard, but we can get beer. Plenty of beer. Adrian is bringing a big cooler in his car. He said a big Yeti full of ice and drinks, so I hope that drinks meant good drinks. We're going to find out. I didn't have the camera running. We just passed Adrian in his silver Lexus. He's rolling pretty slow back there in the right lane, and we passed by, and he tooted the horn at me as I went by. I was like, what, who, what? And then I realized, oh yeah, Adrian's driving his driving the Lexus, so he just got stuck behind a bunch of slow traffic back there. That's funny. He got a head start on us, but we managed to catch him. I slowed down and I was waving Josh by and thumbing backwards going, that's Adrian, that's Adrian. And Josh was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. It's too noisy. Too much wind noise. And he's got the baffle out of that Kaufman Shorty, and it's loud. Anyway, so yeah, Adrian's right behind us. Okay, checking in from the road. We just entered Woodville, and we're about 18 miles out, something like that. 17 miles is what this says. Yeah, it's a sleepy little town, Woodville, Texas. I hope they've got grocery stores here because we need to pick up provisions for tonight, but I want to get to the camp and set up camp and dump all the stuff off of the bike first, and then we'll come back out and go shopping. And of course, Adrian might be bringing all of the stuff with him. I don't know. We need to check with him first and find out what he's got. Straight on, 16 miles. Yes. Thank you. Finally de-stressing a little bit. Get out and see some green, some open, gentle winding roads, not too much traffic. Yes. All right, here's the bridge. Last time we rode over this, it was cold and raining and pure whiteout with fog and rain. Not so bad today. Humid, but air is clear and temperature isn't too shabby. Probably low 80s right now. Ugh. Well. Neches River. A rusty old bridge. We're almost there. 2 miles. Half a mile. Park Road 48. This is it. Dies Jr. Dyes. Is it Martin Dyes? Martin D's? I have no idea. D's nuts. What? This is it. Gravel. Woohoo! Front wheel just slid. Coming up quick. Didn't even realize it was that close. So Patrick is probably already here. No alcohol. Ha! Consumed or displayed in public. Yeah, I'll just turn my back to the road. How about that? Patrick should already be here. He got site number 134, he said. Nothing here. Nope. Fee booth station. Okay. So we're not doing the fee booth because he's already paid. We'll come back if we need to. I think that's Adrian right behind us. Silver Lexus, it looks like. So he caught up to us. So we need to find sites 130. Probably going to pass it before I can see it. Nope. Site 134. 134. I don't remember how far back in here we went before. I don't think it was that loop. I think it's further up here. Bump. See if that car keeps following us in. I think that was Adrian. Yeah, I remember we were further back in here, so I think. Uh-oh, we got deer. Oh dear. Yeah, because the lake, river, whatever is right back here, and we were on this line. We had looked at stuff back there, but we ended up going down this road because it had more wooded area. So let's look for site 134, and we'll see if this battery runs out. Yeah, that's Adrian behind us. There's a scoot. It's got to be him. How's it going? Good.
It's a little soft.
Ugh. Yeah, it is a little soft. Yeah, that is Adrian following. Whoa, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to find something to puck that up. Yeah, I didn't bring a puck. I'm Aaron, QuasiMotard.
Patrick.
How's it going, Patrick?
Nice to meet you.
All right, I'm going to find a place to park this. Actually, I'm going to roll it a little further up. It might be flatter over there. Hey. That's a little flatter. At least I can get off of it. Yeah, that'll hold until I can find a rock. Wow! Oh, she's sinking. Yeah, need pucks. Must have pucks. I'll find a puck. How's it going, buddy? Was that you that honked at us as we went by? Yeah, I was like, that's Adrian. That's Adrian.
How's it going? I'm Adrian. Patrick. Nice good to meet you.
All right, so I'm gonna find a. Is yours standing up? Here, hold mine, Josh, because mine's a bit of a top-heavy pig. It's digging in. I'm going to find a rock. Something solid. That's solid. What is that? No, I can't take that with me. That's a tree root. If I find a loose one, I could take it. It's a little soft, but it might work. That's what she said. Yeah, that'll short up, maybe.
Skin is the best way to put it.
Let's see if this will spread out the load. Okay, lean it over. Hard. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'll find a rock in a bit. That'll hold it. Maybe. Mosquitoes or flies?
Mosquitoes.
Are they mosquitoes? Yeah. Well, at least I brought the head nets. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, get all set up, and I will chat with everybody in a minute.
All right, so Kevin just showed up. We've got Scooter here, 444 on my Discord server. He showed up just a moment ago. And Kevin went to the other side. He was on the north side of the highway. Like, where are you guys? All I see are 500 numbers. No, 137, other side. All right, we've got another hardy adventurer rolling up. Excellent. It's soft. Watch out when you set her down. Yeah, there you go. You're good. Okay, so I've been reticent in my recording duties. We're having fun around camp here. I have not recorded diddly squat because this is our time. I don't normally share a lot of in-camp activities because if you want to do that, come out and spend time with us. It's a whole lot better than editing and showing it after the fact. Show up, as Neil says.
Better than TV.
That's right. Caveman TV is this. Here is our breakfast for lunch. We didn't make breakfast this morning because everyone kind of did their own thing. But here's our skillet. Neil is doing his new concoction of onions, bacon, butter. We're going to throw some chorizo in there and a bunch of eggs. And it's just a big old skillet. So he got his heat out. We're not using that, obviously. This is a propane stove under here and cast iron. Cast iron is the bomb.
What are you doing?
Marnell!
How are you, bud?
Number 8 for the troop. Showed up. Made it, buddy. How was the ride?
It was good.
Yeah, good. Good to see you, man.
I know it's been a couple of years.
It's been a couple years since we went out on that ride around up the trace and all that. So he's on his new Forza 300, new to him. He's trying out the small bore lifestyle. All right, everybody. So we've been sweating our nuts off over on the other side of the campground here at Martin Dyes Jr. We're inboard over there behind all the trees, and there is absolutely no air moving over there. I mean, it's about as dead still can get. And Murnell and the other guys came over here to come check out all the wind by the lake, and they said, no, you guys got to come over here. It's so much better over there, and we didn't believe them for like, I don't know, half hour. We're sitting over there sweating in dead still air, 104 degree heat index. And then we come over here, and the wind is blowing about 20 miles an hour. It feels fantastic. We're thinking about jumping ship, moving camp over here, and just wait for them to roust us. And I'm gonna, if we do it, I'm putting my hammock between those two trees right there. Woo! It feels much better over here.
She goes in and checks, and she comes down. Shit. Oh. She's trying to get rid of the ants. That ant got on her leg. Pretty proficient at doing that too. Yeah. The sand goes flying, boy. Look at that. Oh, it's almost all the way covered up. She's packing it in.
Laid eggs in there.
And she's packing the sand in with her head.
Just covering up them eggs. We'll hang out and gestate in there for a while.
She packed it in and then she put some more.
I've never heard of anybody getting bit by a dirt dauber.
I don't think I've ever been stung by dirt dauber. The mud daubers I've been stung by a couple times. And what are the yellow wasps? They're
Yellow
like these,
jackets?
not yellow jackets. Yellow jackets are little hornets, right? The small ones.
Yellow hornet.
They're like these. They got the long abdomen like that, but they're yellow. They got yellow legs and yellow segments on them. They're like these though. They were all over Oklahoma, everywhere in Oklahoma. We had just thousands of those damn things.
See, at home I don't see these.
The tail wasn't quite as long, but it's a segmented wasp like this.
Our daubers aren't near as long.
Yeah. So it was like the mud daubers, but they had yellow legs and yellow segments on them. And they're mean as shit.
That's a Texas one.
Oh, they're mean. Sting you for no damn reason at all. And they don't sting you just once. They hit you 2 or 3 times just for good measure. Prove a point.
All right, everybody, welcome to our Sunday evening, the night before the official Memorial Day. We're all headed out of the park here to go eat dinner at El Flamingo in Jasper, Texas, just about 10 or 15 miles down the road that way. We ate there Friday night when we got here, but several of the guys hadn't made it in at that point. We're a little bit bigger group now. We were 8, and then we're back down to 7, but we're gonna go get some food and hang out for a little bit. It's about 6 o'clock, 6:15 right now, so we got a couple hours to get it done before excuse me, before they close. Air quality alert, excuse me very much. We got a couple hours to get this done before we run out of daylight and patronage at that restaurant. So we'll get there and eat. Hopefully we get our free ice cream tonight. That was the spot that said free ice cream. We didn't get our ice cream because we were so close to closing the other night. Here's the other 2 boys ahead of us waiting, and we're gonna get on out and hopefully have a little bit more time to eat tonight, not 20 minutes like we did last time. We've been hanging out lakeside for a little while, trying to cool down from the afternoon, and we're thinking about going and talking to the camp host and skipping sites and going over there and moving our tents and hammocks over to the windy side of the world instead of being stuck in the still air back there where we are. I'm riding with shorts today, which is something I never do. I don't have my jacket on, wearing the helmet of course, but oh my god, it's just been so hot, and I did not feel like putting on my jeans and the jacket and everything else just for a short little highway jaunt over here. We're running highway speeds of course, but it's very little traffic out here, thank God, and it's just a straight shot. So we'll hope for the best, and hopefully after dinner we're not getting into deer season. Whee! That's a big bump. Oh goddamn, yeah, big. Those are hidden too. Oh, he's getting airborne. You can't see those chops in the pavement. That's crazy. You can see him from this angle. Can't see him from the other angle. Damn. That's bad news. Yeah, figured the other guys would get there quicker. This back road's too many twists and turns. I'll park over here, huh? Alright. The appliance store is closed, so I guess we're parking here tonight. Ugh. Good. All right, we've arrived. He took a shortcut.
It wasn't a shortcut, it was a different route just to see what else is out there. And we found the shortcut to the closest gas stations.
All right, we finished up dinner. It was good. Just as good as last time, and we got our ice cream for free this time. Good stuff. I'm full. I don't want to eat anything else. I've overeaten the last couple days, believe it or not. I don't eat light when I'm on some of these trips. Once I land somewhere, I'll indulge, and I'm overindulged today by a lot. We've had too much food. But we are headed back to the campsite. We're going to hang out. The temperature has dropped very considerably. It feels much better out here than it did earlier today. So depending on how stagnant the air is at our little spot, we might stay there, or we might try to switch over to one right over there, lakefront, with all the breeze blowing. We'll see. The park is surprisingly empty. We figured it was going to be packed. You know, this is Memorial Day weekend, and it was fairly busy in a couple spots yesterday. But today, everybody rolled out. You know, they quit the weekend early. You know, it's Sunday. The official holiday is tomorrow, but no, they quit early and bailed. So we're left with a very empty floor plan there. Ooh, that's a, oh yeah, he's yeah, something fierce. I couldn't tell if it was rod knock or a lifter.
That's probably completely gone at this point.
Yeah, that's a clank-a-banka. Oh, that is a cool looking sunset. Check that out. The sky is real lightly overcast and hazy, so you can stare straight into the sun, even up that high. That's cool. Coming right through the trees. That's a neat shot right there. Oh, there's drag racing. A 300 against a 150. They're drag racing. Wow, the 150 is really staying there until about 50 miles an hour almost, 45, 50. I was surprised. I thought that Forza would get off the line quicker than that. Man, that is a really cool looking sunset. It's setting early, way up high because of the cloud bank there that you can not see except for what it's blocking of the sun. That's pretty cool looking. So I don't know, we might have some rain coming at us if it's that dense a cloud cover over there. We're having a premature sunset. Check that out. Dipping behind the clouds and it's nowhere near the horizon. Oh, there they go. Did you go to veterinary clinic? Did you forget your rabies shots? Okay. You got gas? You good? I'm going to put my wallet away. My wallet just about blew out on the highway a second ago. That would suck a lot. Huh?
Your belt is slipping. Your low and left every time you take off. Your drive belt is slipping. You can hear it squealing. The buffalo smoke on the vent.
We need to check your belt. Alright, just want to make sure that's zipped.
Huh? Yeah. Maybe
It's probably old and crunchy.
after the second time you kind of cleaned it, there was a puff of smoke out of your ears squealing.
Yeah, I wondered why he wasn't taking off because I was surprised Kevin's was outrunning him. Yeah.
Last time you took off, it was fine. I smelt that.
Yeah.
That smells
All right, so they're going back for gas. We'll go.
okay.
We'll go on.
You need a liter. I can't. I can only do 60.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Try the 160?
Yeah, we can do that. You want to take this one around? I'll spin it out. There it goes. I think it's going to stay up. Oh, she digs in. She's digging in a little bit, but she'll stand up. We'll see. Cool. All right, so we're going to swap bikes.
I disabled my side stand switch, so.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that. All right, roll it. So he was telling me that this thing has more acceleration than the older 150s, but it still kind of falls flat on its face up around 62, 64 miles an hour, something like that. And he has a real hard time getting it up over 70. So that's interesting. But he dailies this thing 100 miles a day. He's 50 miles to work, 50 miles back. And this is, you know, kind of his primary ride. It's been down a while because he was taking this thing to the Barber Small Bore trip last year, and when he got into Georgia somewhere, he ran over a chunk of a big truck's brake drum that was on the pavement. Didn't see it until it was too late. whammo, ran it over, and it flipped up underneath the scoot and punctured his engine case, destroyed the engine case. So lost all of his oil, you know, he shut everything down, and there was no other internal damage in the engine except for the, well, I think it was the left side engine housing. So he had to pull the whole thing apart, and he did all the work himself. He's a mechanic. Insurance wouldn't help him because they said that he shouldn't have been riding this thing out on the highway. Give me a break, come on. This thing is a 48th Street or state legal machine, so anywhere the roads are legal, then he can take it. So, but anyway, he fixed it all at his own expense and got it back on the road just recently, like maybe I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something. So it was down for a while, and he got it all back together. But he's been interested in the 500X. He's been shopping those because I told him that I use that thing as, you know, a commuter, long distance mile muncher, whatever, and you know, it can go triple digit speeds if you push it, but it's happiest around 70, 75, and it'll get 250, almost 300 miles to a tank at that rate. So he's looking at that as a potential commuter, and just hadn't had a chance to ride one more than, you know, short distances or whatever. So I said, hell yeah, man, take it, go run it around on the highway, blast it around.
Well, take it across the lake?
Yeah, take it out, run it out on the highway. Okay. Stretch his legs, go. You can hear that chain slack. I gotta tighten up that chain. If I get one of these, though, I think I'll probably get the ADV 160, just for the wider bars and a little bit more durable stance, let's say. Eeny, meeny, miny, go. Okay, wide open. It's doing okay. Yeah, I put my wallet away. I was feeling for my wallet. Oh crap, did I lose it? It's doing good. I mean, it's up to 60 already. It's not bad. I actually think that my PCX 150 might have a little bit more pull. But I've got, well, I had the Dr. Pulley variator and sliders in it, which give it a little bit more poke. So, yeah, it's cool. It rides really nice. I mean, this is smooth. It's a good little commute machine for 100 miles a day. He said that the fuel economy on this is nowhere near what mine is. He's getting like high 70s, I think, something like that. 70-ish miles to the gallon. And mine gets, you know, if I'm running 55, 60, it gets well over 100, 102 to 108 on average. So mine is running at least 20% more efficiently than this, being a 2-valve head or whatever, but yeah, it's doing okay. So from 55, cranking it open, see what kind of pull I get out of it. Yeah, I'm getting over 60 a little bit, but it's having trouble. Yeah, it's kind of falling flat after 60. All right, well, now I know. I wonder if the ADV 160 is roughly the same or any different. I don't know. But again, that gives me some interesting data for comparison against my 2015 PCX. Maybe my 2015, I just, you know, fix that up and just keep riding that. I haven't decided what my steed is going to be for the Cannonball next year, so don't know. I could PCX it again. We'll see. Neil's been pushing me. Yeah, take the PCX again, and you know, let it redeem itself. I'm sure it'll be fine with a good variator and torque drive in the back. Yeah, it feels a little anemic on top, you know, above 60. It's kind of tapering off.
Falls flat.
Yeah, that's very interesting because
60 and then just sits there.
right, right. And my 150 just keeps pulling. And it's not much faster as far as the acceleration curve, but it'll keep pulling right up to like 68 or 70. So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah, it's different. He's got a ODB2 on here. I didn't even look at that, but he's got a connector that ties into the diagnostic port, and he's got a scan gauge up here. He put it in a box. Really cool. So, all right, we'll run it. Let it breathe. Full throttle. Yeehaw! Yeah, ride's really smooth. I like the ride. The feel of it's good. The ergonomics are good for my height. You know, 5'6", 5'7", about 30-inch inseam. It feels good. I mean, it's comfy. The rider triangle's good. Very similar to my PCX. The bars are rather low, but you know, that's a PCX thing. That's why I kind of like the ADV 160, because the bars are higher, flatter, and with a good windscreen. Hopefully Madstad will make a windscreen for that thing, but that would be a very nice little touring platform. If the ADV 350 makes it here, whoa, that would be ideal. We'll find out. So we're doing a little, watch your leg, watch your leg. We're doing a little scooter surgery on Murnell's Forza. It's dragging on the ground.
I was holding it.
Oh, were you holding the brake? All right.
It ain't gonna break.
So we were noticing that his belt was slipping and smoking a little bit on hard acceleration, and that's how Kevin was able to outpace him from a stop. And it's like a 9-year-old belt.
A bunch of load on it, and then after he got it hot,
Yeah.
it'll slip.
Yeah. So it's an old crusty belt. He has a spare belt with him, but
How much of a thing would it be to put a new one on?
if we got the tools, it's a 5-minute job.
I'll just order another one.
Another one. What?
We got the variator holder, but I don't know if we have the all the tools to.
I got one.
Keep that one first.
Well,
Oh yeah, we keep
yeah,
that
keep
one.
this one as a spare. Put the new one on. Yeah, there you go.
And that would cost you about $200. Give it cash to me.
The belts for the Silverwing are pricey, man. They're like $180 now,
Then when
if you can
to
get
the
them.
store, they're gonna give it to you. Yeah, the belt looks okay. It don't have like any tears in or anything bullshit.
But you don't know on the inside.
Missing teeth. Missing teeth.
Yeah, until you take it out, you can't look at the inner parts of those teeth to see if it's dry rotted.
Oh, God, it's hot. Slide the whole thing in there. Kind of curious what them clutch shoes look like.
Knowing how old it is, it's probably glazed like a motherfucker.
I think I got a little.
I'm gonna need somebody to hold it, because
Is there anywhere to brace your wrench?
yeah, I need either a wrench or somebody to hold it. Like,
A foot. Just put a foot on it.
He's gonna get
A
ready.
foot down low.
What you got, bro? Give me what you got.
Put your foot on it. It's easier. Yeah, you can hold. Here, I'll hold. You want to hold the brake? There you go. We got it.
Done.
this is my first day.
I'm trying to video instead of helping. I'm no damn
My first
good.
day. A little hot.
Yeah, little glaze, not too bad.
But I wouldn't sweat it. Oh, here says the cheap clutch in it.
Cheap clutch. Who you
Yeah,
calling cheap?
got the cheap clutch, got the half pads on it.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Half pad.
Don't lose the grease. 'Cause we don't have
Oh, no, grease.
Mosquitoes are eating my ears.
Where the hell's new belt? Where the hell new belt?
New belt. Where'd it go?
Where?
Oh, over here. You need to compare them, make sure, but it should be the same. Different brand.
Don't mix them up now.
Bandu.
Yeah, I'm sitting there feeling it.
Aluminum?
Yeah, the Forzas ran aluminums.
Yeah, it looks like the same shit.
Yeah, it's the newer, wider cog. Want to hold that? It's nice and toasty. It's freshly baked.
Freshly baked.
Yep.
As long as the V profile matches and they're roughly the same diameter, you're good to go.
don't have any sandpaper because normally I'm not out here deglazing.
Oh yeah, look, he's got sandpaper. All right.
No, this just has a little bit on there to keep them seasoned.
Take a look at the rollers while you're in there. See if they're.
This thing's a bit toasty.
I was just doing 60 miles an hour with it.
It's normally why I like to wait to do these kind of things. It's a bit hot.
So what do we got? Yeah, they're looking good. Good around.
You want the drive plate?
No fan, he was saying.
Not a fan.
Oh, the fan.
Nah, I'm not going to touch that. What, with a sandpaper? Nah.
Oh, I just thought you wanted to
You
see
can do the inside of the bell with that.
Cool that bit. Ooh, that one's loose.
Get a blowjob.
That one's loose. That one's loose.
What do you mean loose?
Grab it. Shake it. They'll
The weight,
they'll
the
start
weight
coming apart.
inside. Yep.
They'll start coming apart. You're gonna get rollers now.
Oh.
Yeah, feel it. Shit and shake it.
Yep. They.
Yeah, when they get out like that, they'll crack. They'll come apart. Yeah. I hated this about this generation of Honda, man.
Rollers are cheap, though.
Yeah,
they're cheap.
super cheap.
$30 a set. You're
Yeah,
golden.
but they won't blow up on your wheel. Peepers, anybody happen to get the torque?
I will stop recording and look it up.
You
I
got a
believe
torque
it's
wrench,
45. Yeah, he's got a torque wrench and everything.
Oh, look at that, man.
Yeah, he came prepared.
There's a torque wrench out.
What's the back one?
55. 61 and 55. He brought a torque wrench with him, a fancy digital one that goes beep.
The Matco one. It's just I have like your
Man, that dude comes
Yeah,
equipped,
I'm a little
stripped.
jealous, man.
I am too.
Watch your head. Hold it there.
One more
Look at
push. Done.
Look at that
There
shit,
she
huh?
is. All right, now we
Teamwork.
Next
Teamwork.
Right.
So, what? Crank it, spin it.
crank it, spin
Oh,
it,
no,
make
just
sure for the
checking
good
thing.
stuff.
Well, I got
and-
a light. Can you peek that in there? Where's?
Man, it's pretty clean in there, huh?
Yeah, not a lot of belt dust, surprisingly. Yeah, you got your dowels.
Yeah, I don't want to start with
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, where'd it go?
Watch your crotch.
Press that button, yeah. Right
There it is.
Now check movement. Unload it first. Watch your foot.
Looking good.
Now it's what's pulling the brakes.
Looks good.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning. It's about, I don't know what time it is, 10-ish, 10:15, 10:16. Oh, I need to do my weather report. Why not? I'm in reasonably good spirits this morning. Let's get her done. Weather, driving, weather. It's hot today. We're getting all kinds of excessive heat warnings everywhere. Louisiana and Texas. Oh, goody. Woodville, Texas, heat advisory. Let's see. It's going to take me to a webpage. It's hot. I'll tell you that. It's definitely hot. Yep. Right here, right where I am. Great. All the way over past Lafayette. Anyway, it's hot. The air is dead still here where we are. It's high 80 degrees and probably upwards of 80% humidity right now, 85 plus. It's rough. And we are sweating balls. Everybody else broke camp this morning and left. Neil and Murnell are going to be staying here again overnight tonight, getting another day out of it. But everybody else is headed home. I'm heading home right now. The boys are out rolling around. They're going to follow me back kind of southwest toward Livingston. And, just get some fresh air, get some air moving, try to cool off a little bit because it's hot. It is sticky. I mean, everything is like clammy. It's so humid out here right now. It's supposed to be some potential thunderstorms rolling in this weekend. Oops, sorry. Hey, whoa, hey. Somebody else rode my bike and it's all wonked up. There, and, oh yeah, you're going to piss me off, aren't you? Come on now. There. All right, now make sure you stay out of gear. I had a problem with this thing one time where I was in a parking garage at one of my customer sites, and it was in gear like that. I dropped it to neutral, started it, let the clutch out, and it was sitting there, and just out of nowhere it dropped either into first or second. It dropped into gear all by itself, and it lurched and fell over on the right side. It's done that to me once, so I'm always real careful when I do that now. It fell over on the crash bars. Which side was it? Was it left side? I don't remember. Could have sworn it was right side. Anyway, yeah. Crash bars did their job. Nothing got damaged. It just kind of scuffed up the paint on the crash bar. And I was standing there looking at it like, really? Why did you do that? It's not my fault. I wasn't even on you, man. Anywho, so they're rolling around through the park here. I'm not sure where they are. Murnell's behind me. I'm not sure where Neil is. We'll find him. Go roll through the park and go back over and maybe get some breeze in front of the lake. I think Neil went over to the trash cans that way. Yeah, we'll head out. Alright. Hey, fall over. Oh god, that instantly feels so much better. It's so thick out here. Squeeze your fist and get water. It's just humid. My son had to bail. I don't know if that ended up on a previous little excerpt that I recorded or not, but Josh didn't sleep well at all Friday night into Saturday morning. It was so horribly humid. I mean, I was literally just pouring, like sweat rolling down my face and tickling down my back in the hammock until like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was pretty bad, and the mosquitoes were insane, and he said that the mosquitoes were bugging him and he just couldn't sleep and all that, and he woke up not feeling good the next morning, feeling a little bit feverish and just generally not good. So he bailed Saturday morning about 9 or 10 o'clock or something like that, and got back home safe. So I don't think he would have had much better time with the heat and humidity, because it's been pretty rough all weekend, but it was still good. Getting to hang out with everybody was fantastic. Got to meet a few new people, at least in person, you know, people that I'd talked to online but not met in person before. And then of course met up with Neil and Adrian and Murnell again, the old OG crew. Good weekend. Sweaty and hot, but hey, that's what makes the memories, right? We didn't do much filming in camp. I did a couple of little things here and there, but this ended up just being one of those I'm going to relax and enjoy myself kind of weekends. Didn't really want to film too much and make it about video production. We didn't have strong enough data connection out here, 4G or 5G, to do a live stream. I kind of hoped that I would have enough to do a Saturday Night Live out here, but I've got like 1 bar 4G, maybe 2 bars occasionally, but it drops in and out, so unfortunately that's not a strong enough connection to support live stream data. Alright, well, not much to see, just Highway 190, we've seen it before. I'm going to shut the camera down and save the battery for something interesting. We're refueling here in a little while. I'm down to 1 dot, so I'll probably stop here in Livingston up ahead about 35-40 miles, get some fuel. Neil and Murnell will probably turn around there or go find something to do in town and then head back to camp. And I'll continue on toward Houston. So we just passed by Ryker back here. The people that I sold my Ryker to are right out here in Woodville, and they've got it sitting outside with their with a Harley. Hey, roadkill. I didn't have the camera rolling as we passed it, so I just rolled down to the safest spot to pull off and spin a U-ey, go back and at least take a picture of my Ryker. They put yellow panels on it. I meant to send them my yellow panels, and I never did. I got involved in that motorcycle accident and never followed up. But they put yellow panels on it, and it's kind of funny. I pass it and I see my old Ryker sitting out here on the edge of the road. getting ready to go for a ride. Hopefully they didn't leave just in the time that we passed by. Yep, still sitting here. So I don't know if they're selling both bikes or if they're getting ready to ride, but that's my old Ryker right there. I rode out here and dropped it off for sale. Oh, maybe they're selling them. Yeah, so yeah, that's my old Ryker. They put some different stuff on it. So I guess there's nah. If they're not out here, they had them sitting out here. I thought maybe they were staging, getting ready to go riding or whatever. But yeah, that's my old Ryker. They put different panels on it because I had the black panels on it when I sold it to them.
Sure, it's the same people, eh?
Oh yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, yeah, that's where I delivered it. Pretty wild to see it sitting out here. Oh, he's walking out. I gotta say howdy to him. Ugh, don't tip over. Oh, that's leaning. Yep, it's the old Ryker. Yeah, they put different mirrors on it. They took the bar ends off and put a cable on there for the shifter, and still got the Elka suspension and all that. Howdy. How y'all doing? Doing good. I don't know if you remember me. All right, back on the road we go. Yeah, we chatted with him for about 5 or 10 minutes. He bought that for his wife, and she was gonna ride behind him. He's got that big Harley, and they've both just decided to downsize and go to something smaller for both of them. And he did a bunch of work on that Ryker. He took apart the front steering and suspension and everything, and found that the center bushing, or center bearings rather, for the steering shaft were bad, which, you know, Can-Am would never fix under warranty. He found a way to fix the occasional VSS fault, because that was still part of that, and he just got a code clearing cable, and they did a bunch of other upgrades to it. Put some wind deflectors on the front of it. Those were really cool looking. I hadn't seen that in the Ryker community before. It was pretty cool. So they did a bunch of upgrades to it. They rode it around a little bit, and now he's selling it. And he's saying he's asking $10,000 for it, for all the stuff and all the accessories that I had included. You know, the rear max mount accessories and all the toys. So pretty cool. I don't know that he'll get $10,000 out of it, but you probably find somebody that would be willing to take that whole kit for $9,000. I'm sure it still has pretty low miles, and now that the steering issues are fixed on it, and they did a couple of other upgrades, he put a steering damper on the front of it too. So yeah, he put some time and money in it. I was just ready to move on to something else, because I had so many ups and downs with that bike, and then when the CVT blew up and Can-Am wouldn't fix it under extended warranty that I paid for, that was kind of the last straw for me. I was like, all right, if this manufacturer's going to be like this, I'm not gonna put my faith in them. I'm not gonna keep rolling with it. All right, we stopped here somewhere between Livingston and Woodville at a Shell station. We stopped here the last time when we met Glenn Johnson, but it was a lot colder. It's hot and steamy today. We just filled up here. We're going to head on toward Livingston a few more miles, and Neil said he wants to stop at a Dairy Queen or a Sonic somewhere, so that's the plan. We're going to roll that direction, continue on my way home. We'll find a stopping spot and sit and eat and talk for a few minutes, and then I'll head on the rest of the way home. Yeah, so Neil was running behind me, you know, this whole run in here to that gas station, and he knew that he needed fuel. He had a little bit left in his auxiliary tank in the back, and put that in his scoot before we left the campsite. But we were looking for a fuel station. We just didn't see anything. So as soon as I saw that one, I pulled in, and I've been keeping my speed about 60, you know, keeping it low, because I knew he was trying to conserve fuel. So his S-Max holds 1.6 gallons. That's it. It's a tiny little fuel tank, 1.6. And he put in 1.599.
Yeah, that was empty. He was literally running on fumes and a prayer at that point because he didn't have any more reserve fuel. He took off his center tunnel tank that he had that he was using during the cannonball, so that's not on there now. So he's just relying on the original fuel tank and the jerry can that he's pulling on the trailer. A little bit different fuel logistics. All right, well, we just stopped over at Sonic and had some food, and I had brain freeze multiple times trying to drink a cherry limeade slush. Oh my God, it was so frozen, so cold. I would take just a little sip of it and I would get brain freeze and chest freeze at the same time. Oh, but I was so thirsty, I kept trying to hammer it down. Stupid monkey didn't learn the first or third or fifth time.
Okay, calm down, Blue Buddy, it's okay. It's called a brain freeze. You're gonna hang with us, you need to learn to sip.
Anyway, finish that up. The boys are gonna relax and hang out there for, I don't know, another few minutes. Just, they've got nothing going on today. They're just gonna turn around and go 30 miles back the other direction. Go back to camp, hang out. I'm gonna travel on into the belly of the beast, on down into Houston, and hopefully the traffic isn't too bad. It's already getting hot, so see how it goes. All right, well, home again. Welcome back to Houston, or Katy, in my neighborhood, and I'm hot. Man, it's hot. It's so undescribably hot here right now. There's no air moving around, it's dead still, so as long as I'm moving on the road, it feels tolerable, but sitting still, heat index is 106, 108. It's just blah. So I'm going to go inside and take a cold shower, cool off, and nurse my mosquito bites. I'll come outside later after it cools down and unload the bike and all the gear, air it out, all that good stuff. Normal post-trip routine. Unpack everything and keep it from being all funky and moldy the next time I open it up, because you know, when you pack up in the mornings, everything is covered in dew, and that location was so humid anyway. Everything is just like damp. Trying to get your clothes on, it feels like they just came out of the washing machine, no dryer. Anywho, I have arrived. I'm home. I'm thirsty. Need to get some more to drink because I've been sweating buckets on the way home, and maybe I'll sit down and try to edit some video. I've got the rest of the day off. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day, so I've got a few hours to kill here, and yeah, wish me luck. Thanks for tagging along. Hopefully we could make something interesting out of this, because I didn't record a lot of video, so I'll catch y'all next time.